Do you hear me?
If the occupational therapist is the one in charge of behavior management and usually the fine motor skills of the child, the physical therapist or the PT would be the one in charge of the extremities of the child or training the child to perform better in terms of walking, reaching for certain things, and other mobility problems that the child might have.
Make it easier when life gets hard.
One of the more popular SPED support services that's being given when a child is mainstream would be, of course, the pull-out system and the shadow teaching scheme. So the pull-out system, there are two kinds. You pull out the child within the classroom. Pull out meaning you pull him out from the group, take him into a corner where you could probably do some one-on-one teaching or behavior management. Or do the same thing, but this time pulling the child out in another venue, either in a library, in a resource room, or even in a place where it's more quiet, or for the child to settle down in a comfort place, we call them, in one of the areas in the campus. And shadow teaching scheme, of course, is the more recent one wherein a professional will be placed in the regular class with the child with special needs who will attend to him professionally in terms of 5 functions. So a shadow teacher, first of all, manages the behavior or functions as a behavior manager of the child. And then second would be curriculum modifier. So a shadow teacher can either accept whatever lesson there is that's being taught by the regular class teacher, just make the child attend and make sure that the child learns from what the regular teacher is teaching, or he could probably modify the lesson that's being taught by the regular class teacher because that lesson is something that the child is not ready for, or he totally changes the lesson, use another lesson of the same subject matter to be taught to the child in lieu of that lesson which is too difficult for him. Another function is instruction, wherein the shadow teacher makes sure that the lesson that's being taught is individualized for the child by way of teaching it the way the child would understand. Another one is social skills management, wherein the shadow teacher makes sure that the child interacts and socializes with other children, his peers or his classmates, and exhibit appropriate behaviors whenever he does so. And the last function of the shadow teacher would be team working, or team working with the regular class teacher, the administrators, the staff, and all other people in the regular class or the regular school setting.